Spike planted.
Stealing sight.
Blocking sight.
Last player standing.
Welcome to my world.
My power
Here.
does not ebb. Ask for aid, and you shall receive.
Yo, Doc, keep us stocked up.
For you. On my way. Reloading. Enemy spotted B.
See nothing.
One down.
Spike down, attacker spawn. One enemy remaining.
If they try something, I'll see it.
Stay safe. Enemy spotted me. Ugh.
Spike planted.
Eagle-eyed. There.
One enemy remaining.
Careful here.
If you've never seen a massacre, this is what it looks like.
They crash against our wall. Enemy spotted mid.
The hunt begins!
Spotted A.
You are powerless.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
Put down.
Reloading.
Careful now.
Cutting the loop.
One enemy remaining.
Still in sight.
Prepare for hell.
Don't rush me.
Healing you. Reloading.
Did you really expect that to work? I don't like your toy, Cypher. Don't spy on me. Reloading.
I got you, bruv.
Enemy spotted. Drop. Reloading.
Welcome to my world.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Coming back.
Flawless.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
Here. Here. Let's go.
There. Careful here. Many enemies B.
Spike planted.
Sacrifice. Stay down.
Last player standing.
Blocking sight.
One enemy
Enemy
remaining.
kill. This is nothing.
Clutch.
Get that.
You go, girl.
You're back.
Careful now.
There. Enemy spotted me.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Spike is in attacker spawn.
One enemy remaining.
Now remember, wipe the prints from your guns. It's just good crime scene
Etiquette.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Get out of here.
One enemy remaining.
Careful now.
Prepare for hellfire!
Don't stress. I'm super quiet. Blocking sight.
They're usually distracted once I reveal them. Make sure you take advantage.
Need help. On my mark. Let's go here. Someone is mid. Someone is...
Welcome to my world.
Enemy spotted. Mid. You fought well. Your duty is not over. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Parasite.
One enemy remaining.
You are powerless.
Don't worry. Your life won't go to waste.
Last round before the switch.
Spend it now, or it's gone.
Reload.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Let them run.
Careful now. Going up.
Switching
I hate to
sides.
say it, but probably best to play as a team. So, what's the plan?
No charges left. No charges left. Keep it hot. No charges left. No charges left.
Enemy spotted B.
Pieces.
Enemy spotted mid. Gun here. Light planted. Here.
Going up.
Headshot.
Careful now.
Many enemies B.
Adios.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Looks like I was the stronger one.
Match point.
One more win, and we're getting out for
Here.
drinks, lad.
Here.
Someone get the spike.
There.
Got spike.
Someone is B.
Spike
I have
dropped.
retrieved the spike.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted B. Good attempt. Backthrow to the spike. I have the spike.
Our spike carrier's down.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Cutting their vision.
Thirty seconds left.
Good done.
One enemy remaining.
They're not
Attackers win.
through the hunger with fingers.
Rifles too much in the first place. So this is kind of like a backup plan in case you don't insta headshot them. Moving on to easy bots. Many of you guys are probably saying that hard bots are harder, meaning you will improve more, right? Well, that's where you're wrong. Because doing the hard bots will make you develop bad habits because the bots are going too fast. This is especially true if you're new to FPS games and Valorant. So unless you're consistently getting 29 or 30 on hard bots, I suggest that you listen to what I have to say. Doing the easy bots is, well, easy. But the point of doing them is to build good muscle memory with the right fundamentals. Professional basketball players do simple shots to practice and perfect their form. They don't only do the hardest shots thinking that they will improve. So the goal here is to land every shot without over or under flicking. It gives you a lot of time, so don't rush your shot and make sure you get that smooth one tap. The best guns to use are Sheriffs and Guardians. This is because they're very accurate and because you can't spray with them. Like I said, the goal is to go for steady one taps so that there is no point in spraying. With medium bots, you want to do the same thing while keeping the same fundamentals in mind. You should try to do it from close, medium, and far ranges to give you the best possible practice. Here you will begin to notice that your aim feels better and more crisp. Where before you were making multiple mouse movements and adjustments, and now you should see that your aim is one fluid motion with minimal adjustments. I like to incorporate my movement into my routine as well. This is where the strafes part comes into play. I suggest going eliminate 50 and taking a rifle. Go on the side of the range instead of the middle. This is because in the middle you will have to move your mouse a lot farther off your screen. For more realistic practice, I go on the side where the bots spawn in my POV. From here, I strafe with the A and D keys while tracking the bot. After a second, I come to a complete stop before firing my bullet. This should improve your tracking, movement, and discipline that you do not even shoot.
Found.
Your first bullet is the most accurate, so it is not a good idea to waste it due to moving while shooting. Once you complete this, your mechanical aim should be all ready and warmed up. This aim routine isn't too concrete, so feel free to change around some things and do exercises that you enjoy the most. To completely solidify your aim, I suggest going into a deathmatch or two and practice crosshair placement. This will help you greatly within your passive aim. Try to move your mouse as little as you need in order to land a headshot. With your movement, you should also practice jiggle peeking angles and not exposing your entire body. A big part of getting easy kills is good movement. I'll make a movement guide soon in the future, so look forward to that. Don't forget, the time and effort will pay off, guys, so don't ever stop grinding. With that being said, this guide took me a really long time to make, so I would appreciate if you guys subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
I'll fight everybody.
Are you inconsistent with your aim? Do you feel like you always get insta-headshotted? Chances are your movement is to blame. Hey, this is Zero, your favorite Radiant. And in this guide, I'll be explaining the different aspects of movement and how to improve on each one. Good movement can make it not only easier to get kills, but make it harder for the enemies to kill you. The biggest thing that you should focus on is not holding W while peeking. If you enter a bomb site like this, then that means you have a lot to improve upon. Anytime you peek an angle, you should only be using A and D. You will move the fastest if you run parallel to their screen. This means pressing A or D. Adding W to the mix will make you a lot easier to track and kill. Full holding A or D is still not the best way to peek. The best way is to do many small peeks, clearing one angle at a time. Full running into the open will make it hard for you to react to any enemies, as they can be in so many off angles. You don't only want to stop when you see somebody. Every angle should be cleared as if you know there's somebody's there. Here is a side-by-side comparison of the difference between the peaks. To improve at doing this, I suggest going into a custom game by yourself and practicing clearing every common angle while using only just A and D. The goal is to peek each angle as if you're expecting somebody to be there. Doing this in deathmatch can also help a lot with your movement. This is the part where many people will ask about counter-strafing. Counter-strafing is the act of hitting the opposite movement key to come to a stop. People say this is supposedly faster than letting go of the key. However, the difference is so minimal that it doesn't matter which version you actually do. And I know all the little Timmies are saying, but Zero, Pro Guides is telling me that counter-strafing will make me go pro. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but using counter-strafing to stop your movement is actually unnecessary. Unlike Valorant, Counter-Strike has very fast movement mechanics. In CSGO, counter-strafing is a must. But in Valorant, it is only a nuance to your gameplay. This is why many CSGO players who transition to Valorant are still in the mindset of counter-strafing. However, this doesn't mean that counter-strafing in Valorant is completely useless. Counter-strafing can be used to strafe while still landing accurate shots. Constantly switching between holding A and D will make you a moving target. However, you will still be able to get a shot off in the time you're switching directions. You can practice this in a range by firing off a few bullets on the wall between each strafe. Despite this knowledge, many players still tend to overuse crouching. When you crouch, you are a sitting duck and can be easily killed by somebody who is strafing. Once you crouch, you are committed to the fight and can no longer get away. On the other hand, if you're standing, you can easily strike back into cover if you miss a few bullets. Crouching isn't entirely bad, however, as it will make your spray easier to control. So now a common question arises. When should I not crouch? The three main times where crouching will put you in a huge disadvantage is either if you're fighting 2 or more enemies, when you're fighting someone who is strafing, or if you're holding an angle. Crouching in these 3 scenarios will likely result in you getting insta-headshotted, as you are a sitting duck who can't strafe back into cover. These are the aspects of movement that are crucial in gunfights. However, movement isn't only limited to these mechanics. Good movement can provide you and your team with